Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck are officially over, but just like all her past marriages, she is refusing to give the diamond ring back. Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck are ready to close the chapter on Bennifer 2.0 after a court settled their divorce, with it being legally finalized on January 6, 4 months after the singer filed for divorce on their second wedding anniversary. The stars, who had previously been engaged in 2002 after a whirlwind romance, reignited their relationship in July 2021 after almost 20 years apart, and married in a Las Vegas wedding a year later in July 2022. Lopez filed for divorce in August of 2024, although court documents revealed the pair had split over a year earlier in April of 2023. She has asked a judge to finalize the agreement, which will officially end their marriage. Lopez will also drop Affleck from her legal name once the divorce is completely finalized. And now it's official, Lopez and Affleck will no longer be husband and wife come February 2025, and while most of the financial details of the split have remained private, it has been reported that neither party will pay each other spousal support, and instead each will actually walk away basically with what they individually acquired during their brief marriage. But Jennifer will leave the marriage with an expensive and meaningful asset. That's right, yet again, Lopez is planning on keeping the $5 million green engagement ring that Affleck gave her when he popped the question in 2022. It's also reported that she was awarded several personal assets, including her clothing, jewelry, and any other personal items during the final settlement. Further, she will keep all right, title, and interest in and to any Social Security benefits and Social Security derivative rights to which Jennifer may be entitled to receive by reason of her past, present, or future employment and/or her marriage. This is according to the court documents. Likewise, Ben Affleck will keep his personal belongings, of course, like his clothing as well, his jewelry, as well as any earnings made after the separation. He will also maintain full ownership of his production company, Artist Equity, which he founded in 2022 with Matt Damon. Now, the couple who married without a prenup, shockingly, have also reportedly come to an agreement on the $61 million Beverly Hills mansion they purchased together. Although the details of this have not been publicly filed, but it is speculated that they will just split it right down the middle. Court documents have revealed that the singer won't be returning the 8.5 carat natural green diamond engagement ring that Affleck used during his second proposal to her. This priceless piece, which is reportedly valued at actually a little over $5 million, is flanked on each side by white diamonds and has an actual personal message engraved by Ben, which reads, "Not period going period anywhere," which Lopez previously shared was the actor's sign-off for emails when they first rekindled their relationship. How sweet. Also, that did not age well, like at all. It turns out the ring's rare hue was also 100% intentional, as Lopez revealed shortly after their engagement. "Green has always been my lucky color, and now, for sure, it always will be." Another sentiment that really aged poorly, like milk. Lopez's decision to keep the sparkler is not too surprising, considering she also kept the 6.1 carat Harry Winston pink radiant cut diamond ring with white diamond accents on the sides that Affleck gave her when he originally proposed in 2002. She's also kept engagement rings from husbands Mark Anthony, Chris Judd, and Ojani Noah, as well as ex-fiance Alex Rodriguez. Like, is she Thanos? Like, is she collecting these like infinity stones? Or is she going after like Tom Brady's record for most rings? Like, seriously, that's what it seems like, right? Anyway, a source previously told OK Magazine that J.Lo viewed her latest green diamond ring, as well as those before it, as a gift, adding, just because, you know, the relationship didn't work out, it doesn't mean that she has to give it back. To be this rich, like, and entitled, right? They also added Jennifer has zero guilt about keeping it. And clearly Ben doesn't mind. I mean, he's done this twice already. It's not like he didn't know what he was getting himself into. You know what? If they like it, I love it, I'll mind my business. Now, despite not having a prenuptial agreement, Lopez and Affleck's divorce proceedings went very smoothly, with each party leaving the situation calmly and respectfully, and it also appears like there aren't any hard feelings between the pair, as they were spotted hanging out a day earlier at Ben's home on Sunday, January 5th. A source recently said they have every intention of continuing to be in each other's lives despite not being romantically involved. Ben and Jennifer are still connected, and they do communicate when it involves their kids. The two are very committed to staying in each other's lives, especially when it comes to their blended family. Fans of Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck had hoped that Lopez's fourth marriage would be her last after she dedicated a movie, This Is Me Now, a love story, and her 9th studio album, This Is Me Now, to her reconciliation with Affleck. Sadly, it doesn't look like there will be a fairy tale ending for Bennifer, with the pair split now officially confirmed. Their love story has had more twists and turns than any movie the two stars have honestly ever appeared in. The long-running romance first began back in early 2002 when Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck met on the set of rom-com J.Lo. 1 out of 10, I don't recommend it, and although the movie flopped, sparks flew between the leading stars. At the time, J.Lo was still married to her second husband, dancer Chris Judd. She and Affleck went public with their relationship soon after her divorce with Judd, which was finalized in 2003. And in 2016, the actor and singer actually reflected on the beginning of her relationship with Affleck in an interview with People. She said, "We didn't try to have a public relationship, we just happened to be together at the birth of the tabloids." And it was like, oh my god, it was just a lot of pressure. She also revealed her first impression of Ben. She said, "I felt like, okay, this is it. But sometimes I feel like what you think people are and how you see them when you love them is different than when they reveal themselves later." Fans saw Lopez and Affleck poke fun at the tabloid attention in her music video for Jenny from the Block, where Affleck appeared with her on a boat, and the video included mocked up surveillance footage. The now iconic music video features a steamy moment from Bennifer with J.Lo in a hot pink bikini and Affleck in a white tank. The lovebirds sunbathe on a boat, while the Good Will Hunting writer and star lovingly engages in some PDA with J.Lo. The video also made some, tongue-in-cheek reference to the tabloids' obsession with their relationship, including surveillance camera footage and paparazzi photos of the two. However, despite outside pressures, the romance did continue, and in 2002, the couple got engaged for the first time. The couple went on to appear in more movies together, including rom-com Jersey Girl. Again, not worth watching. J.Lo played the passed-on wife of Affleck's character. It's a dramedy that was slated for a 2003 release, but got pushed to the following year. It also starred Liv Tyler, and the film ultimately underperformed at the box office, grossing only like $36 million, so again, don't waste your time watching it. But as the tabloids hunted out any detail of the ceremony they could possibly find, it all became too stressful, and they postponed their wedding just a few days before it was actually set to take place. In a statement at the time, they explained, "Due to the excessive media attention surrounding our wedding, we've decided to postpone the date. When we found ourselves seriously contemplating hiring 3 separate decoy brides at 3 different locations, we realized that something was awry. We began to feel that the spirit of what should have been the happiest day of our lives would be and could be compromised. We felt that, this should have been a joyful and sacred day, and it could be spoiled for us, our families, and our friends. Unfortunately, the postponement turned into something more permanent as Bennifer struggled to come back from calling off their wedding. By January 2004, Lopez's reps confirmed that they officially split. They both, of course, went on to marry other people and create families of their own with their respective partners. Jen would go on to marry singer-songwriter and longtime friend Mark Anthony. The two actually welcomed twins Em and Max in 2008, and in 2005, Ben moved on to another Jennifer Garner. They actually welcomed 3 children together over the years, daughter Violet and Serafina, and son Samuel. And after nearly 2 decades of Bennifer, being confined to the dim and distant past of former celebrity couples, the pair shocked fans in 2021 when rumors began swirling that they were back together. July 2022, they are finally married, and they even took their children to Paris on their honeymoon, before repeating the whole wedding with friends and family in Georgia in August, and then honeymooning again in Italy. How nice. Fast forward to February 2024, she releases, This Is Me Now, a love story, the one that bombed. Of course, didn't do her any good, and it wasn't much longer after that release that fans were heartbroken for a second time when rumors came out that they split again after Ben didn't attend Jennifer's 55th birthday party. Now, despite Jenny keeping her $5 million wedding ring from Ben, many people have taken to social media to ask why. Aside from the somewhat obvious, that it's a beautiful, very expensive ring that is worth more than you or I might ever see in our lifetime, some people have questioned if she wants to keep it, to sell it, keep it to wear, keep it to store in a box and never look at again, except, to just serve as a distant memory of what was. And while those those theories are the most articulated online, some have said that she's just greedy and calculated and is like holding on to them to ensure some sort of financial security should anything ever go wrong for the rest of her life. Some people have, however, of course, come to her defense and said that it is simply a momentum, and $5 million or $500, she would have kept it regardless. It hasn't been too long yet, so neither star has yet to make an official statement on their divorce, but one person on X said it's J.Lo. She will have a new husband by March. I mean, can we blame people for thinking this? J.Lo has had like 4 marriages, 6 engagements, 12 reported partners. I am not judging, I'm just saying. So what do you guys think? Will she stay single and focus on healing for the rest of 2025? Or will she have a new boo by June? Let me know your thoughts. I'm your host, Ashley. It's been great catching up.